Well, hello and welcome to the finale of the Clash of the Kings tournament. I am your host, TheRyanKing, along with co-host PixelatedApollo.
Hello.
Shub, we're here with Shub 57 and Telemnar, both players earning their spots. Shub, of course, playing as Venice, as we've seen him play before, and Telemnar playing as France. So, yeah, we'll see you guys on the battle map. Here we are on the battle map with this very grim and bleak weather. So I'm spectating France, who's commanded by Telemnar, and across is Venice, commanded by Shub 57 or 52.
57.
57. Okay, so what is he bringing?
He's bringing the same exact army. He's got his 4 units of Pavi's crossbowmen, and he's got his good mixture of feudal knights and Venetian heavy infantry. He does, though, have some pikemen. Actually, he brought pikemen last time, too. Yeah. And he has all light cav here.
Of course. He was very successful with those guys.
Right. He's really good with that light cav, and he also has 1 unit of General's Bodyguard, and that's about it.
Yeah, France over here, he's Telemnar, he's bringing a lot of pikes. Looks like 2 units of pike militia. Some of the better pike units, I forget what they're called. Feudal knights. Scots Guard, actually. He brought Scots Guard this time. It's always great to see Scots Guard. 3 units of them. A lot of heavy cav. So, yeah, it's good. It should be. Oh, and he's also using the same shield tactic with the general in the Sheltron. So,
that's gonna be fun to watch. And Shub over here deploying way back as well, just like he did the past couple matches.
Telemnar is right up to the line. He's ready for a fight.
All right, so we'll go ahead and cut it to where the battle starts. We'll see you then. All right, the battle has begun. Man, this fog is intense.
It's very intense. You cannot see the opposing players. This is.
So they're not even sure what they well, I guess they could zoom over and look, but
I'd
I
say
always
this,
forget about that.
I'd say this is definitely very fitting though for the start of a grudge match.
Right, definitely for the finale here. But I'm sure they're just looking over each other's army, thinking of strategy. I wonder if France is gonna wait for Shub to show up.
It's like Shub is starting to show up as we speak with his strats and mounted crossbowmen, the same formula. Though Telemnar has not seen this yet, so he's in for quite the shock.
Yeah, Telemnar has not fought against Shub, at least in this tournament. So it's gonna be interesting how he fights against this Shub strategy here.
There's this shock sort of quick light hits from Shub. They're very deadly.
Yeah, the light infantry attack, they'll come out of nowhere, especially in this fog. It's gonna be harder to manage.
And I guess he is now just seeing that, and he's sort of now starting to move out of the way, but he's getting hit, pelted by those crossbow cav, and he needs to start moving these General's Bodyguard quick. Very expensive unit. You do not want to throw these guys away that fast.
Telemnar, though, is undefeated.
He is undefeated.
Shub having quite a bit of losses, but still pulling out on the end. Pulling out on top, but
Shub's matches were pretty tough.
Yeah.
I mean, he was going up against Portugal, so very hard matchups.
He's against Gigadasha, which is a very good player, and then he had a fight against Swissman, which also is a very good player.
So, of course, Shub not stopping, being a pest here with his crossbow cav, really trying to get his chivalric knights to chase after him, and he's just being harassed. He really needs to use those Scots Guards against these guys, but it looks like Telemnar's going to push straight into Venice here.
Yeah, he's on the move. He's playing aggressive here, which is fantastic to see because he
usually hangs back. He's usually the one to hang back and protect his flanks. But he's going for an all-out push. He's not liking being hit by those crossbow cav, that's for sure. And he's never going to catch him. It's sort of, this is definitely, something you're not going to get anything from chasing after crossbow cav like this.
You're not going to get an advantage from it, but I don't think this is
Oh
smart
wow,
play.
he actually hit him. Yeah, he
Oh,
actually
wow.
hit him. That's very surprising. I guess Shub was distracted because France is pushing in on him. He should have probably
Yeah,
had him on skirmish mode, but we got the Venetian Pavi's crossbowmen
firing down.
throwing some bolts at these pike militia here.
I think if I was Telemnar, I would have hang back a little bit longer. I would have used, like you said, my Scots Guard to defend against the Archer Cav.
Yeah, definitely. He should have. He definitely should have pacified that force first, because all it's gonna do is leave him open from behind. Because now he has 2 units behind him pestering him. It's not gonna be fun to defend.
No. And he gave his Pavi's crossbowmen a lot of opportunity to fire down on the enemy, or fire down at Telemnar.
Got some flame rounds coming in right and trying to hit his light cavalry. He's trying to get rid of that force with his Scots Guard.
Yeah, the Scots Guard is going to be crucial here.
Got a unit of pike militia routing, and Venice is returning the charge here. Going right in, not afraid to start the fight.
And the infantry fight has begun, and so has the Cav battle over here.
That fight is going down with... Definitely, this is a much better position for Telemnar with his heavy cav actually being able to make it into his light.
Right. It's still going to be close, though. Venice light cavalry is really strong.
He's getting support from his Scots Guard. They're just unleashing hell. The flame arrows there.
Well done by that. He's gonna need that.
Looks like he's doing a good job mopping up these strads, though.
Yeah, it's gonna be close though, because here comes some pike militia.
Ah, that's gonna hurt his cav. He needs to move them out. Telemnar needs to just focus on this other unit that's away from the pike militia.
Oh no! Look at this. It looks like the Scots Guards are gonna get charged from those mounted crossbowmen.
Oh wow, the mounted crossbowmen seeing their opportunity and completely really shooting into him right at close range. That hurts. Wow.
A Scots Guard though are a very great archer unit. They
look
at this, they're defending off against them, but they can't handle those chargers for much longer.
So he's pulling back appropriately. We've got the general separated from the army of here. Telemnar, he needs to move his general back with his army here. He needs that morale support for his men.
Yeah, definitely. It's almost like he's watching him too. Shub is watching Telemnar's general here.
Yeah, Shub should just shoot him down with the crossbow bolts and just get rid of him.
Yeah, but he is going after these archers, which is a smart play.
He's starting to move now. Telemnar has actually decided to smartly move his armored sergeant back up with his men.
There he goes. He is getting fired at by, I think, crossbowmen.
Yeah, it looks like it.
And Shub's mounted crossbowmen do break. The Scots Guard defend against them. And here's a rear charge by his light cav.
That breaks 2 units.
Wow.
From France here. That's not good. The pikes and the dismounted chivalric knights break with that hit. These Venetians are hard to break, and there we go. He's suffering that morale loss. His pikemen and his dismounted chivalric knights once again break, and Shub is going to take advantage of this and now surround the remaining of his pikes and knights.
Right. It looks like a big mass rout by France here. And
Shub here coming again, just not stopping.
Yeah. So well done. Well done by Telemnar. And he admits defeat here. So good game here. First round, it looks like Shub is taking a 1-point lead.
Our enemy is no more. We have won a clear victory.
It is best out of 5. So Shub's going to need to win 3 more times to take it all. But Telemnar, you know, I feel like he can come back from this. He can
definitely come back if he knows to keep his general. That's probably one of the biggest mistakes he made, was leaving his general so far separated from the rest of his men. really not taking advantage of his heavy cav.
Right. All right, so we'll see you in the next game.